I hear Africans weeping by Ibrahim Hirsi. I hear Africans weeping with tears of painful and sorrow was bathing down their faces as water squeezed from a sponge. I see gunmen aiming fire to whoever they think is weak and unprotected. I see politics with my pair eyes. Yes, I see them running through innocent people, shedding their blood, cutting their veins, and breaking their bones. I see the father standing and crying over his children's dead bodies. I see the mother standing and weeping with her husband, but telling him it is all right. They were born to die. I see the young orphan sitting on a cornerstone on the street, all alone, with his hands on the cheeks and his elbow digging his thighs, thinking about where to go, what to eat, and where to sleep. I see his face. It is deeply inscribed with sadness. I see the blue sky and the sunshine. I see the birds flying in a queue. Yet I see the elders sitting together, no smiles on their faces, because they get no food in their stomachs. They don't speak, but if they do, they speak of war as a magic laugh of ocean. The end.
I hear Somali singing. I hear Somali sing the bird chorus. I hear those sweet birds singing. I hear the man sing as he cook his food. I hear mouse sing as he prepare for his journey. I hear the farmers sing as they wearing their crops. I hear the boatman singing as he in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I hear the shoes makers polishing the shoes. I hear the captain singing as he built his house. I hear the woodcutter singing as he carrying down the timber.
I hear Somali singing for education. Somali teacher is singing for teaching their students. The student is singing for listening their teachers. The parent is singing for bringing their children to the schools. The government is singing for giving the salary to their teachers. The Somali soldier is singing to defend the country from any treaties. The Somali farm is singing as they cultivated their lands. The Somali sport is singing as playing the games in front of the people.
I hear Somalians singing as they walking together. Camelman singing for his camel. Pastoralists singing when rain came. Farmers singing for their crops. I hear nomad singing what belonged to him in the zoo. Musicians singing patriotic song. A mother singing for her baby. Young fellows singing as they love each other. I hear Somalians singing for peace as they were in troubled situations. Children singing for their justice. Politicians singing when he see a blood of innocent citizen.
I hear Liberians singing by Siaka. The voice chord I heard of those strong men and women as they were dying of the work they are doing. I hear Liberians singing, but not everyone singing because they are good. Some are singing because of the problem they found themselves in. So, not every song is happiness. I hear Liberia singing. That strong song telling me something is going on. I hear the song of happiness. I hear the song of tears. Some strong men and women singing their feeling out in the song they're singing. I hear Liberia singing. What a great soul-touching song. I hear Liberia singing. Thank you.
I see mother is crying, father is crying, children were killed by cluster bomb as they walked to school. In the Middle East, life is not cool, it is really frightful, hateful and cruel because of oil and fuel. Father killed by explosion as he walked out to work. Mother left widowed, childless, helpless, hopeless, and restless. I know this is our weakness, and every day we are the witness. I see mothers living in a full of depressed and tired of oppressed. I see innocent people were beaten to confess, were wearing no dress, crying louder express, and taken to hiding place. This is really transgress. Their day end and night end up in stress. In the prison, they have no mattress or dress. After released from prison, they got no penny for redress. It is really hard to address because there is a lot of mess. Why do you support war which doesn't make any progress? I'm not talking to actor or actress. I'm talking to Congress. Do you think this is a progress? Look at the world. It ended up in sectarian violence and a division of the race. Day ends up in violence and bloodshed. Night ends in terror. In Iraq, in Somalia, Afghanistan, Palestine, and many other countries, people forced to live in this horror, but I believe it will not be forever. Look, many children killed by bomber. Who is the bomber? But there is no answer. Mother remains in anger, all people exposed to hunger. The world will become full of beggar and out of order. Killers have no border and order. They kill elder and youngster. Mother is calling on you, but there is no answer, and I wonder. Mother said, "Do you feel if you lost? How do you feel if you lost your son and daughter? As you see a ready finger with trained soldier pressing trigger to shoot innocent woman as a sniper. You really feel terror and horror." Mother expressed her somber. Bad motion. Everybody is in a bad motion. How do you expect appreciation from the nation? Stop your assassination and give up your colonization. Don't call this is democratization. It is modern occupation. I can see your ambition leading you to the wrong direction. Come back from the long destination. You can't always follow your inspiration. Respect human rights and the Geneva Convention. Do not violate United Nations. We need peaceful communication, not weapons of mass destruction. It is disaster for our generation. In our present world, we believe no more occupation. Thank you.
I hear Somali crying in different cryings. I hear all Somali mothers are crying as their sons were killed in civil war. I hear the warlords laughing as they were ruling the country. I hear the sound of the gun shooting and killing innocent people. I hear America bombing Somalia. I hear Ethiopia invading Somalia. Near the river Afgoye, the farmer men are crying as nobody is buying their crops. The woodcutters are sad as they lose their jobs. Near the ocean, the orphan children are playing. The woodcutters that used to sing a song are now crying. The noon intermission, the starving mothers and children with no fathers are crying. The girls staying at home, cooking, and had no education. The day belongs to fear, the night belongs to sadness. The whole country and the whole people are crying with the bad situations.
Why you do this? Bleeding. The drops of blood I see. Shooting each other, I hear non-stop tears falling from eyes. I see bodies laying on the ground, hopelessness growing as high as mountains. Day by day, the days are the same. Sadness and darkness add to lives. I see the wonder and the wither. I see orphans asking for food. I see innocent people crying, and I see the dead laying out on the street, and nobody dares to bury them. That's it.
I hear Ethiopian singing, different voices coming from all directions. Those of machines fix and distinct, both maintains part together. The carpenter singing, bringing together different parts of an object. The man singing, shape and beautify an marble or stones. The boatman singing, direct and lead his boat to the destination. The showmaker singing, organize a beautiful slide and frame for portraits. The woodcutter singing, geometrically measure the width, the height, and area of the object. The delicious singing of the mother makes tasty and sweety food for her family. Each singing about her or his specific role and skill. Everybody playing a unique task on a day-to-day basis. The traditional melodies gives strength and intended people doing for a given a task.
I see Somalia. I see Somalia exploding by the machinery. I see the city burst into tears. I see the blood casted in the street without love. I see the man corrupt their country like an immigrant. I see the sand with the women and young and older. I see Somali flag defame each other by the landlord. I see our people lost their native land. I see Somali women weep for their country. I see a nation cut down like a piece of a cake. I see Somali city look like a merchant city. I see Somalia circled by the flame. I see Somali population immigrate like the Huron. I see Somali people split into the world like a dust. I see Somalia become a city of the dead. I see Somali flag doesn't fly over the world. I see Somalia lose their mystery of a nation. I see Somalia become the place of a mercenary. I see Somalia lost their dignity of patry. I see Somalia became the place of orphan. I see Somalia the place of orphan. I see Somalia as a place of a cemetery. I see Somalia crying for hang.
The sun is shining. Singing came from everywhere. The earth dancing, and the cement dust around the labor. Those machines, like a homesick regret the time, will be met with the land and kiss it. There is no flavor like a morning flavor without a mother singing, a child crying, looking for food, a bird saying good morning to you every sunrise. The carpenter singing as he measures his plank or a beam. The boatman dancing with his boat in the surface of the water. The breath of air mixed with the sweat like a fragrance. The air touched the farmer body that make them feel that they are still alive. That is the singing of the world every morning.
I hear Ecuador singing. I hear Ecuador singing the variety of songs. I hear those of mechanics, each one singing as it should be, happy and strong. I hear the children singing as they were playing football. The people singing as they make ready for work. I hear the police singing as they found a criminal. I hear the baby singing as a beautiful bird. I hear the school bell singing like a mother calling her babies. I hear the soldiers singing the national anthem early in the morning like if they were in a party. I hear the beautiful singing of the girls when they are in love. I hear the men singing as they were on the war.
I hear Somali tired fighting the verify carols. I hear those of businessmen, each of singing his as it should be, blithe and strong. The elder singing as he measure his plank or beam. The soldier singing is his make ready for work, or to leave of work. The pastorist singing what belonged to him in his camel. The horseman singing on the animal deck. The politician singing as he sit on his bench. The waiter singing as he stands. The student songs, the brave man on his way in the morning or at noon, reconciliation of ending war, poverty, the delicious singing of the patriotic songs, the mothers preparing food for their children to go ready for school, all mothers singing what belonged to him or her or to none else. Days are shorter than night, war increase, innocent children dying without reason, religious leaders singing to open mouth with strong melodies.
I heard Ecuador singing. I heard Ecuadorian singing varied song. I heard soldiers singing the national anthems of Ecuador. I heard patriots singing proudly and with hand and heart. I heard birds singing from north to south and east to west. I heard birds singing every morning, saying good morning, everybody. I heard boats singing in the middle of sea, going up and down. I heard trains singing slowly like a snake and long like a river. I heard people singing life is beautiful. I heard teachers singing while teaching to students. I heard laborers singing, I love my country more than anything in the world. I will never forget. I heard people singing to God. I heard Ecuadorian singing in the church, the melodies softly and loudly. I heard people singing, we are kind and friendly people. I heard men singing, Ecuadorian women are like a star in the sky. I heard men singing, girls are delicate like a crystal glass. I heard men singing, girls are beautiful like a red rose.
I hear Somalis singing the father carols. I hear those families, each one singing his as it should be, blithe and strong. The nomad singing as he looks after his cattle. The constructor singing his as he makes ready for work or leaves off from work. The fisherman singing what belongs to him in his boat. The deckhand is singing on the steamboat deck. The digger singing the blow boys on his way in the morning, or at noon intermission, or at sundown. The delicious singing of the father, or of the young man at work, or of the mother cooking or washing. Each singing that belongs, what belongs to the day. At night, the party of young fellows joyfully friendly, singing loudly with their strong melodious songs. Thank you.
I heard Somali crying the very chorus. I heard those who are fighting, each one making innocent people cry. The father crying here, his son is dead, and daughter. The mother crying with her husband as she tells him it's okay. The children standing on the street and asking for food and money. The heartbroken crying of innocent people with open mouth. The mothers crying.
I hear Somali crying. The verse cries I hear. Those of civilians, each one cries as it should be sad and full of disappointment. The Mason crying as they fear for their life. The drivers crying as they drive the car fearfully. The soldiers crying as they fear being killed by the civilians. The businessman crying, afraid to be robbed by mobs. The mother crying as her son was killed in front of her eyes. The father crying as he looked for his wife and kids. The wife crying as she looked for her husband. I hear angelic, beautiful girl crying as gangsters raping her.
I hear everybody crying. I hear you crying. I know you hear me sobbing. Every day is suffering from the things that's happening, like loved ones dying. Nobody is benefiting from the worst that's happening. People pretending like they're not crying or caring, but nobody wants dying. Stop concentrating on indifference and start loving and looking at our sameness. Race and religion should not be a factor. And stop pretending I know you are an actor. I'm not a politician. I'm not here for an audition. I wrote this only for an action. An action to stop people's deduction by their own action.
I hear the world singing the song of peace. I hear Iranians singing that the pressure of nuclear power reduced. I hear the Afghanistan singing the song of peace. I hear Iraqis singing the song of the end of conflict in the region. I hear the song of Somalis yearning for freedom. I hear the song of Sudanese singing that poverty is vanished from the region.
And thank you everyone for representing your country, and we will never forget you, man. Keep it up. Yeah, you guys are very, very strong, and you guys have a strong feeling for your country. Fight for your country, you will win it someday. You will make it a better place. Thank you very much.
What is it? Bubbles. Oh, okay, bubbles. If you got it. Okay, who else? Okay, I'm going to do one now. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
That's church, right?
What?
Church.
Church?
No, soul. No church. Yeah, I know that.
It's church.
It's too fast. Yeah, she draws a rectangle and Sullivan says chart.
Good. Good. Very good. Okay, who else? Show us a word. I have one I can help you with.
Try it. It doesn't hurt.
Okay, Hamdi has one ready. Okay, watch. Hamdi. Watch. Okay, let me show you a word. Mix. Mix.
Okay, hey guys, hold on. Sit down. Taliban, Ethiopia. Okay.
Okay, good. The second step is to.
What?
Second step is to.
I ask you and you ask me why.
No, you are teacher.
So what the second is?
No, you are
I know the answer. This is a good one. Yeah. It's a good clue. Do you know?
Yeah.
We know.
What?
Tell us.
Okay, good. Very good.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes.
Who else?
That's not our
I've got a feeling she moved.
Her parents were here.
They were. Her parents were here?
No, we're not here.
Oh. Who was she living with then? Maybe she went back.
I don't know, but her story of coming over here.
They came over the Pacific. Can't imagine.
No, she's
She's from where?
Ecuador.
Oh, Ecuador.
What is she doing?
Recording.
She's doing what? Record. She's recording, right? She's writing, recording. Good. Thank you, folks.
That's too much, Hamdi. Don't do that.
Have we done all these ones?
And this?
I think we've done all of them. Bubbles.
Yeah. Kill it. Come on.
Okay, there's one word on here. There's one word on here that you may not know, okay? So I want to tell you. When you mix soap and water, sometimes you get these.
Yeah, that's experiment.
What are these?
Experiment. Oh?
When you mix soap and water, soap, bubbles, right, bubbles. Have you heard that word before? Bubbles? Bubbles. When you are washing dishes, you use some soap and you see bubbles. Bubbles. These bubbles, right? They're round bubbles. Okay? We've done all the words. So,
Cool.
I've not been given the crossword puzzle.
Yeah. Sure. I'm not sure what else.
Yeah.
Here they are, right here.
Okay, so this paper, it has questions about these words we just looked at.